Welcome, fellow Toastmasters and honoured guests. By show of hands, how many people here have heard of the organ clock? Great, so it's all going to be new. I learnt about the existence of the organ clock about 10 plus years ago, and you might be asking, why am I talking about it today? Well, for over a week, I was waking up at 4 a.m. in the morning and staying awake for a couple of hours. Unlike Annelle, I was not doing a marathon, so I did not want to be awake at 4 a.m. in the morning. And if I don't get my 8 hours of sleep a night, I suffer from agglepate. And I actually just don't fire on all cylinders. So I did my normal Google research, came up with a big 0. Nothing was going to help me with this waking up. So I decided to look into the organ clock, which I'd heard about way back when. And the organ clock is a theory that our 12 most important organs in our body are most active during 2 hours of the day. So that's 24 hours it's circulating. And if we have any symptoms, they're more pronounced during that 2 hours that's associated with that organ. The organ clock theory, is based on the acupuncture concept, which is that the body's life energy passes through the organ's energy pathways in 2-hour increments throughout the day. And if the organ becomes imbalanced, we will receive, it will be revealed in body tissue, sensory organs, or muscle functions that are associated with that organ. And if there is too much energy in that organ, the symptoms will reveal themselves and become more pronounced during times of activity or during times of repose. If there is too little energy in that organ, then the symptom will reveal itself during times of physical activity during that 2-hour time frame. And this is very hard to grasp, so I brought some papers to hand out. If you could please pass those down. On the organ clock chart, the outside perimeters, there's the square boxes, and then the outer perimeter shows the symptoms that you can experience that's associated with the organ. And in the center, actually, are codes for the acupressure points that you can press upon in order to relieve the problem or the symptom that you're having. The second page actually is for you to look at your leisure. It speaks in layman's terms as to where those acupressure points are on your body, should you ever have an issue. So I looked at the chart, and taking into consideration daylight savings time, my problem time was between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. And what that showed was the lungs. That was really a wake-up call, because I realized with my life becoming so busy and so hectic that I hadn't been doing my hiking, I hadn't even been going outside during my lunch hour and just being outside and breathing air. So I changed. I went on an hour-and-a-half walk, and I've been making an effort to go out at least for 10 minutes, and I did an aerobicized class, and I did some acupressure pressing on the points that it suggested. And I'm happy to report that I'm now sleeping through the night, and I'm not suffering from agglepate. And I wanted to share all this information with my fellow Toastmasters, and I hope that it's of value, and I wish you all good health. Hey.